Okay, so because most word problems can be set up as ratios, I'm going to show you a bunch of examples and how you can solve them as ratios. And we're also going to use the find given solve method. That's the Math Dude method in the other videos that you've been watching. So for find, we look for the question. The overall problem is a class of 25 students has 44% boys. How many boys are there? This part of it is the question, and how many boys are there? And so what they want us to find is number of boys. So we're going to put question mark as our placeholder for boys. And what we're given is where we want to write down every number that's in the problem. So first thing we come across is 25 students, and then we've got 44% boys. And so what we do now in the solve is we figure out, is there a ratio here that will help us solve that? And so what we have are students and boys, and actually we want boys on top. Boys over students. It would work to put students on top, but it makes more sense with the percent to have whatever word is after percent. It ends up working out better to have that as what's on top. It's just easier to know what to put where. So with all of these kind of ratios, it's going to be whatever is on the left equals whatever's on the right. So boys over students equals boys over students. Okay, so then you want to fill in, and so we know that we're going to be solving for boys. So we'll put in X for boys out of 25 students. And then we know that a percent is already a ratio of boys to students because it's the part to the whole. So that means because it's a percent, it's whatever our percent is, 44 to 100. So that means that out of every 100 students, 44 are boys, because that's what 44% boys means. It's this number, 44 out of 100. And then we will, we don't need these here. So now we're going to cross multiply wherever it is that we have two numbers across from each other. We're going to cross multiply. So we're going to do 44 times 25, and then we're going to divide that by the number that is left. So 25 times 100, and then we divide it by whatever number we have left, which happens to be 100. And then we'll crank that out on the calculator. You'll have a little handheld calculator, or at least that's what they've done in the past. If they change that, it'll be a non-screen calculator. So 44 times 25 equals 1,100 divided by 100 equals 11. And that's X boys, so it's 11 boys. And so answer here would be B.